Okay, let's do one more exercise with layers on the timeline just to get a little more familiar with them so you're comfortable with all the options and features that are down there. Start a brand new project or new Flash document, and I'll save it. Any name you like. So I'll be drawing a stick figure, and I'll start off by using the oval tool, and my fill color will be this fleshy color. You can use whatever fill you like, and my stroke will be a black color and a stroke of 12. And I also want to work with object drawing off, so the button that for object drawing should be up. And I'm drawing everything on the one layer I've got on my timeline, and one place to put it. And I'll click into the layer and actually call this head. And then on the stage I'll draw an oval, somewhat egg-shaped. And then if you have some time you can reshape that. I'll grab the selection tool and click on the stage, and as I move the mouse closer you can see I can grab pieces of it and reshape it depending on what my head shape desire would be. Right, so that would be fine for me. Now this layer, I don't have any more plans to change it, and I want to keep it the way it is. Don't accidentally change it. So down here on my timeline I can lock it using the lock button on the layer. And I need another layer for my eyes, so I'm going to add a layer, and I'll name this layer right away, eyes. You just click twice onto the name of the layer and you can change it. And we use the oval tool again and change it slightly. The oval tool, let's see, we'll have a black stroke. Let's cut the stroke down to 2 pixels, and we'll make the fill white. And I'll zoom in on the stage, and I press the space bar to get the hand tool just to drag this a bit, and just making sure I am on the eyes layer. And since it's the only unlocked layer I can't miss, but Flash will throw a dialog box up if you try to add something to a locked layer, so you'll get warned. And you don't have to draw the eyes in any particular place, but we'll draw them where we think we're going to put them, and this will be a perfect circle eye. So I'll use the shift key and draw one. And I think I'll zoom in a little bit closer for my work. And we'll draw a little dot in the center for a pupil. So we use the oval tool for that. This time there'll be no color or black color for the fill. And for the stroke, no color. And coming back over to the drawing area on the stage, holding the shift key down, draw a little pupil. So that's my first eye, and I want to duplicate that eye. So what I'll do is I'll group it. So I'll grab the selection tool and select the entire eye. Now the selection tool is not selecting the face because that's on a locked layer, but it would if it was not locked, the layer was not locked. And what I'll do is I'll group this eye. So the shortcut you can get off your menu, it's modify group, and then I'll copy it, and then I'll paste it, drag it up here, and I'm going to flip it so that since the eye in my case is a little bit off, and intentionally or not, I want to flip it, so I'll go up to modify, transform, flip horizontal. So these are my eyes, and I'll select both of them and then use my keyboard arrow keys maybe to move them up a little bit. Eyes are done, lock them. I'm going to zoom out on the stage. So let's build our a spine. We'll do like a stick spine and legs. So I'm going to add another layer. I'm going to call it spine. So I'll use the line tool, and I'll go with a black stroke, and I'm going to go back up to 12 for my stroke size, and underneath the face grab the line tool, and then make sure. Now you'll see my mouse pointer just at this juncture is showing I can't draw. That's because I have the head layer selected and that's locked. So I'll select the spine layer, and with the shift key down just to help me make sure it's straight. There's my back, and then I'll create a layer for legs. Lock the spine layer, and I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see better what I'm doing. I may intentionally make some errors just so we can correct them, but I'm going to draw with the shift key down about a 45-degree angle leg this way. Look more like a sign than an actual leg, and another one this way. And in fact, rather than do that, I think I'll come back and select this leg and I'll copy it, and then I'll paste it, and then I'll flip it horizontally, and that'll be modify flip horizontal, and then I'll bring it down here and put it into place.